It's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee, and Bout is here.
My name is Bout.
I'm here.
All right, and let's get into some Yee tea. First up, let's talk about Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia at the Barclays.
Man.
Yes, and, I was in the building. Devin Haney was up here a couple of times before this fight. And unfortunately, he did lose to Ryan Garcia. He lost pretty badly. He got knocked down 3 times.
Yep.
One judge, though, did have it as a tie, 112 each. And people were discussing why, though, because Devin Haney did win, and he was a more accurate puncher, so he landed more punches. But Ryan Garcia's punches were a lot harder, and he did catch him with that left hook, which is what he's known for. And Devin Haney himself said he couldn't avoid that. Here's what Devin Haney had to say in the ring right after the fight.
Allah is a perfect planner. I'm disappointed with my performance, but I showed that I was a true champion, and that I could fight after being knocked down and being hurt. Fell asleep on the left hook. We trained for it, but I got in there and I fell asleep, and he caught me with it. He didn't make weight, so I'm still the champion, and we can run it back.
All right, and like you said, Ryan Garcia didn't make weight, so he doesn't get that belt.
Right. It wasn't even a title fight. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they also had the opportunity to not do the fight at all because part of the contract is you have to make weight, and he didn't, but they decided to renegotiate that contract and still go ahead and have the fight. Now, here's what Ryan Garcia had to say after that.
Real is going on in the world. Open your eyes. Kids being hurt, nobody caring. Everybody looking at it like, oh, he's just crazy. It's a conspiracy. It's this, it's that. At the end of the day, it's real. And I out there put my reputation on the line. Had everybody thinking I was crazy. At the end of the day, who's the crazy one now? Right. I walked through the fire and still held it down and still beat Devin Haney and still drink every day and still beat him.
Wow. He was faking the funk.
Yeah, and he did, by the way, also confirm that he bet $2 million on himself.
Damn.
For the fight, and won $12 million is what he claims. And he said, bet on yourself on top of what we made eating good, about $50 million, probably more in one night. Not too shabby.
Well, I lost 50 betting on Devin, so he need to cut me off some of that PC, man.
Yeah, I wonder what that's like if you act like you're mentally unstable and doing all of those things and then bet on yourself because you end up coming in as the underdog and then, win for that. So, yes, like we said, Devin Haney was the more accurate puncher, but Ryan Garcia definitely had more impact with his punches. And here's what Bill Haney, Devin Haney's father, had to say on Live the day after the fight.
We turn losses into lessons and turn them into blessings. I did always say that I believe that Ryan Garcia was a good fighter. I think he's an even better TikToker or whatever because he fooled you guys into thinking that he was crazy. I knew that he wasn't crazy. It was a good fight. Definitely want a rematch.
All right, so it looks like a rematch may be happening because both fighters are calling for that.
Right.
So we shall see.
We shall see.
I think a lot of people will watch that fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe it'll be for the belt at that point.
And everybody talks about how Gervonta Davis did beat Ryan Garcia previously and was able to avoid those left hooks. So we'll see what happens. And that is your Yee tea. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's part of what I did over the weekend. And you'll tell us what you did this weekend too, Bout. When we come back, About Last Night, it's Way Up.
Way up.